What's up guys, Viz here, and today we're inside a new game called Pet Crystal Simulator. Now this simulator came across my account's For You page basically, and I wanted to check out the game for myself, so I did with an alt account, and I have been playing it ever since. Now in this game, you basically have an area that you have to farm, you get crystals, you get pets to multiply your crystal multiplier, and then you go through each zone and do what you need to do. Now update 1 did drop last night, and unfortunately today we're not going to be checking out update 1, which is the spring event right here. But today we are going to go through the entire game and see what the game has to offer for you guys. So guys, let's just go ahead and jump right into the game. So we are in area 1 currently. We're going to walk into the square here and then start collecting our crystals, which is the basics of the game. So we're going to be just collecting as many crystals as we can, and it is 150 for our first egg. So let's walk up to here. Let's go ahead and open one egg here, and we are going to get a dog, which is 1 in 2 chance. Not too bad. Let's go ahead and equip that. And as of now, we can equip up to 6 pets because I do have game passes. As you guys can tell, VIP is open. So let's go ahead and collect some more, and then we will go ahead and start hatching some more as well. So here we go, another 1 in 2, not too bad. We'll go ahead and open up some more, and then we will get another dog. So we have 3 dogs right now. They all do 1 crystal multiplier. That is not too bad. And then we need 10,000 for the next area. I guess technically we are in the spawn area because this says area 1, which is kind of weird. So we're technically in spawn, and then we go into area 1. But I am going to come into the VIP area because we do have VIP, and we are going to be getting a lot more crystals a lot faster. So we have to unlock the VIP chest apparently because we do not have that unlocked. There is also an auto play button right here to where the character literally walks around itself. Apparently there's VIP upgrades as well. I didn't even know that was a thing. That is really cool. Now what really interests me about this game is you guys can see this little upgrade icon here. So let's go ahead and click that and then look at this. So there is an upgrade skill tree in the game, so you can get a ton of free to play, I guess, upgrades in the game is the best way to say that. So let's go ahead and get some spare crystals, some fragments as well, some medium-sized crystals, some shards, which means now we get increased shard crystals. We get either 3 to 6 per pickup, which is not too bad, and then we will do a crystal multiplier as well. So there we go. Now let's just walk around again and pick up as much stuff as we can. Now there is achievements as well. Let's go ahead and drop down with the crystals and go ahead and claim that. There we go. Now let's go into our backpack, and we have some grapes. So if we equip these, they're like little multipliers, consume to earn more crystals, and then there we go. So that is pretty much the basics of the game. Now we're going to go ahead and unlock area 1. Here we go. Now we are just going to kind of rinse and repeat here. I'm going to go ahead and open as many of these eggs as I can. Hopefully we can upgrade our pets and get some better multipliers so that we can move through the game even quicker. So let's go ahead and open one more because we can have up to 6. And let's go to our pets, and there we go. So we have 6 pets now, and we are doing 3 multiplier, 3, 2, 1, and 1. Not too bad. And we need 75,000 for the next area. So let's go ahead and check out the upgrades. I guess what we will do is just go ahead and start maxing out our, I guess, crystal multipliers as much as we can here so that we are just getting as many crystals as possible. The other thing that we definitely need to do is upgrade our movement speed because our movement speed is super slow. So we will definitely need to do that. Let's go ahead and get the extra large crystals, and then we need 45,000 for extra large. So we will have to kind of wait here for a minute and then unlock that. We can go ahead and claim our second achievement with the crystals, and then now we are just gonna kind of wait. There is also free-to-play rewards in the game as well. We can go ahead and claim that again. There we go. And now we have another 3 minutes for the next reward. It is not too bad. We do have enough for area 2. Let's go ahead and buy that first, and then we will go and upgrade and get the extra large. Now we just unlocked TP as well, which means we can TP through certain areas, which is always nice to see. So now we have 45,000. Let's go ahead and get that. There we go. So the spring event, you do need 5,000 crystals to unlock that. Again, right now with the spring event, that is update 1. We are not going to check that out. We're just checking out the basics of the game. So let's go ahead and go to the item category. Let's buy the first one, and then let's start buying some of these fruit upgrades so that we can actually start obtaining fruits. Then we also need to do breakables as well, which is 30,000 down here to be able to unlock that. Then you also have eggs here. We will go ahead and purchase the first one, and then you guys can get auto hatch, you guys can get double hatch, you guys can get faster hatch. Like, this game's very, very free to play friendly, and I really have been enjoying it on my alts because all my alts are free to play. We just went ahead and bought the index as well. We can go ahead and buy helper, which is going to do increased chance for pets to collect for you. Not too bad at all. So again, there is a ton of stuff to upgrade right now. And if you guys are just starting out the game, it's definitely going to be a little overwhelming, but you guys can kind of follow along in this video upgrade wise on what I'm doing. We're basically just going more crystals so that we are obviously getting more crystals to be able to upgrade more things quicker and things like that. So again, I would kind of keep that in mind and just kind of, I guess, copy me as you go. So we do have triple hatch now, which again, I do have game passes, which means I can actually hatch 5. So let's go ahead and hatch 1, and we are going to get 5 different pets now, which is not bad at all. And of course, I cannot afford it. Now let's go ahead and go to our inventory. It is a little messed up. I don't know why it is kind of like overlapping here. Maybe we don't have enough pets or something. I'm not sure, but it is okay. There is also an index once you unlock it as well, and then there are rewards for it as well, which is super, super nice to see. And then again, there are a ton of different like boosts that you can use to increase certain things. So I'm just going to use all the fruit, which is pineapples for more luck, bananas for faster speed, grapes for more crystals, oranges for crit power, and then we have potions as well. So I guess what we'll do is go ahead and use all 5 of the crystal potion 2s, which are going to be gaining 50% more crystals for 7 minutes. And then we'll also do a speed potion, which gives us +3 speed for 5 minutes. So here we go. We're almost to area 3 already, which is pretty crazy. And we are going to go ahead and buy area 3. So guys, we are currently in area 3, and we are going to go ahead and start doing some more upgrades now that we are getting our hands on a bit more crystals. So we're going to start off with the breakables. So we're going to start with the mini basket here, which mini fruit baskets will now spawn within the area that we are currently like destroying. So that is pretty cool. We'll go ahead and do gift boxes. We'll do mini chest, and we'll do ranger as well. Again, most of these are breakables besides ranger. Ranger's going to increase the collection range for you. So that is not too bad. Now we have an increased radius, which is pretty nice. But as you guys can see, there is a fruit basket here. Our pets will auto destroy that, and then we will get fruits. So we are pretty much always going to be getting fruits. And in the game, you want to make sure you're constantly using boosts no matter what you have. Using any boost in the game is obviously going to help you. And with how many you get in the game, I would definitely recommend using as many as possible. So let's go ahead and claim our other free daily. And then now we are going to go ahead and go with our critical upgrades here and attempt to max all these out. And we need another basically 1.2 million for that. But we have not gotten new pets, so I think what we're going to do is go ahead and save up a bit. So we will wait on that, and we will go ahead and try to hatch some pets. So there we go. We got a 1 in 25, not too bad. And here we go. Now again, with update 1 being out, if you guys wanted to save up for 5,000 crystals to unlock the spring event, I would recommend going into the spring event, getting the pets there, and then completing the game. But I want to go through the entire game first without actually doing the spring event. So that is why I am doing this, just so you guys are aware. And I would highly recommend you guys unlock the spring event first and then go into the next area. Now, what I think I'm going to go ahead and do is kind of time lapse me going through the game until we are around area maybe 6 or 7, just so that way I am not just constantly talking for you guys. So I guess within the time lapse, whenever I decide to do upgrades, I will go ahead and change that to normal speed so that you guys can watch what I'm upgrading, and then it will transition back into the time lapse. So I'll catch you guys back once we are ready to go. All right, guys, so we have made it to area 5, and here is where you can actually have the merchant. So I'm going to go ahead and go to upgrades. We are going to go into items, I believe. Yes, and then up here at the top, we can buy the merchant in area 5 for 25 million crystals. So let's go ahead and purchase that. And then we also have merchant upgrades. So let's go ahead and check this out. So a merchant discount for 35 million, might as well buy it. And then more stock, we might as well buy for 50 mil as well. So we definitely do want to max this out as soon as possible, but it is pretty expensive, as you guys can tell. 500 million, 100 million, 80, 175 million. It is very expensive, but let's go ahead and go to the merchant here, and then we have a chance to get these items. So we have a 1 in 5, 1 in 20, and a 1 in 100 for 9 million crystals. Let's go ahead and buy one, and we got a normal, actually I think that was a crystal potion tier 2 or something. I don't even know, but we need 13.5 million to buy another one. So let's quickly pick up some more crystals and get enough so that we can do another. Now I guess the stock is right there on the sign because we did just buy one and we had 5 stock, which means now we have 4 in stock until it gets reset again, which is pretty cool. So let's go ahead and I guess claim our achievements here. And there we go. We got a breakables achievement. And then now what we are going to do is go ahead and check out the merchant again. So 13.5 million, let's buy it. And we got another tier 2 potion. Not too bad. We do have another purchase. And as you guys can see on the sign right here, it is going down. So let's go ahead and buy that again. Not too bad. We got another tier 2. And we can go ahead and buy it one more time and another tier 2. But we definitely do need to upgrade those so that we're getting better loot out of the merchant when we do buy stuff there. So right now it is kind of a bit of a grind. It started off very easy and then now we are slowly progressing, but we have done a lot of upgrades. We have our breakables maxed out. Our items are pretty much maxed out here besides the merchant and the crafting upgrades as well. I guess we can go ahead and spend a little bit here so we can unlock the tier 1 potion recipes, tier 2 and tier 3. And then we can also refund, which has a chance to refund a portion of the materials when crafting, which is pretty cool. And then we also have a craft all option as well. So there we go, slowly maxing out the upgrades. I guess we can go into our pets here as well. As you guys can see up here at the top, we have the free treat 1, 2, and 3, which basically increases the chance for a free treat to 40%. So basically a pet has a chance to eat the fruit it's collecting, which is pretty cool. Then we also have break things here up at the top, and then we have more pet equips here. We can have up to 6 pet equips free to play. And then we have like shiny power and shiny chance, golden chance, things like that. Then we have the golden machine here for 1 million. I guess we can go ahead and unlock that. And we are just going to kind of just max this as much as possible. There we go. And then now the golden machine even has upgrades as well, which again is pretty pricey. So I guess we'll do the discount first. We'll do that upgrade as well. So we only need 9 pets to craft the golden. So now I guess we can go over to here. And on our way, let's hatch 5 pets, and then let's try to craft some golden pets here. So here we go at the golden machine. We need 9 of the pets. So I guess what we will do is go ahead and do all 16 here. We have 1 guaranteed gold, and then we have a 77% for another one. Are we gonna get it? And we got an X, and I don't know if we got any of the golden. Okay, so we did get the 1 golden. So now that does times 40. Not too bad right there. And we are literally just going to grind away until we get enough currency for area 6 and make it through the next couple areas. All right, guys, we just got 10 billion crystals, which means we can go to area 8, which is the final zone besides update 1. Now, I don't think I'm going to go ahead and get any of these pets or anything like that because the spring event is super overpowered. So in the next video, we are going to be going over the spring event, maxing that out and grinding away at that. Now, before I do end this video, I do want to TP over to the VIP zone because we did see the VIP upgrades. Now, I did not check that out at the beginning of the video, so I do want to see what this is about and see if it is worth getting. Let's go ahead and check out the VIP upgrades. and this is pretty cool. So basically you have the VIP area, and then you can do VIP fruits to get more. So let's go ahead and just max these out. There we go. And now let's go ahead and grind here and see if we're actually getting a decent amount compared to the final area. And it still seems like the final area is better. And now, since I did do the VIP upgrades, I do have the VIP chest. So now we can go ahead and claim that every hour, which is not bad at all. We got a ton of fruits. And let's go ahead and compare that to area 8 before calling the video. So yeah, I think area 8 is going to still be better than the VIP area, which makes sense because it is the final zone. So if you guys do want to check out this game, it will be linked at the top of the description. And if you guys did enjoy this video and want to see more of Pet Crystal Simulator, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.